BFC, back with another podcast. What's up? How y'all doing today? I hope y'all been outside today. It is a beautiful, beautiful day. It is a beautiful, beautiful day outside. And you better go outside and enjoy this weather. Why I say that? Because you already know it's about to be what time of the year coming soon. And we're going to be wishing that it was what? Because you know how we are. When it's hot, we want it cold. When it's cold, we want it hot. We don't know what the hell we want. That's just the human nature, right? You can't please everybody. That's where that phrase comes from. You sure can't. And I know Mother Nature knows that best. I know Mother Nature hears all the bickering all the time, no matter what the weather is. Some things in life we just ain't got no control over, right? Like Mother Nature, we have no control over that. I mean, some people might control it. We don't know. Weather machine. Some things in life we don't have no control over, but some things we do have control over. You see, there's a lot of things we have control over, but we don't know we have control over. So we might go out and try to seek help. And because we don't know, the people that are in position to help us, they know that you don't know. And they're put in a position where they could charge you XYZ prices for XYZ services. Because you just don't know. And, you know, in the credit business, when you come to someone being like desperate, because, you know, maybe they want to get a house in 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, whatever it is. And you're going to do whatever you got to do to fix that credit because you need to fix it fast. You can't wait you can't wait 2 years. You can't wait 3 years that it will take doing it the way you know how. Because you might have some collections. You might owe some people. You might owe a couple of people. And you might owe some thousands. And these thousands going to take you some time to pay now for your credit score to go up, right? And when you do pay that collection item off, you get anywhere between 20 to 25 points added to your credit because you took care of your collections. I'm going to go back to collections. I want you guys to hold that thought. But first of all, we're going to go back to the beginning. We're going to talk about credit. What is credit? Basically, credit just like really shows loaners how credit worthy are you, your credit score, all right? They want to see how credit worthy are you. It's no different than you wanting to lend some money to somebody. Now, you might know somebody, a close friend that you know you can loan this guy money and he pays back all the time, no question, he gets the money back. But what if it's someone you don't know and you want to help this person, but you don't know if they're going to even pay you back? So you're going to be a little indecisive. This is where the credit score come in play for the bankers, for the loaners. It tells a history about yourself, your behavior with money. A lot of us have credit, a lot of us don't have credit. A lot of us don't even care about credit. We're like, listen, I don't care about it, I don't want it. I heard the stories, people going to debt now. One of the things about credit, I can tell you this. No matter where you at in your life, if you don't need it now, kudos to you. If you're very successful, you're not using credit, kudos to you. Because you got all this cash, kudos to you. But let me tell you something though. For those of you who aren't successful, you don't know what the future holds for you. And when you understand credit, you might want to use some credit. So let's move forward. As I go forward, you're gonna get a better understanding of credit. And you're gonna view credit differently after I finish. You're not gonna view credit how the average person, you know, let's say living in Harlem, the Bronx, clients might view credit. Here we go. We have what they call, we have good credit and we have bad credit. Good credit and bad credit. Now, we're not talking about scores. We're just talking about good credit versus bad credit. Okay, we're going to go over bad credit first, because that's the credit we're familiar with. So, you know, we get our little credit cards. When we get happy because we get a credit card for $500, $1,000, and we just got some money that we didn't have. So what is the average behavior? We going shopping. So you get this money high, right? You see certain things happen in your body. Certain chemicals go off in your brain when there's free money. Yeah. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Right? So we take this credit, we run out, we go to the store, spend it up, we max it out. And then when that bill comes around, you know, I don't like paying the bill. I like taking the money, I don't like giving the money. Let's talk about it. So now that bill that I owe, there's some interest on it. Whatever it is, bad credit people, 14, 15, 25, 27. So for every $100 you spend, you're paying $27 on it. All right? Bad credit. In a nutshell, y'all got that already. Y'all already know that. Now let's go ahead and talk about good credit. In a different mindset, credit can be used. Now let's take a certain group of people that live like down below 59th Street, stuff like that. Fifth Avenue. You see, not saying that those kind of people, the rich people, don't have no bad spending habits, but they good. We know. This is my, you know the story, follow the story. When they get credit, they take the money and they go invest in something, an asset. So let's just say, for example, they take some credit and they go get themselves a rental property, two tenants, 3 tenants, whatever, and their payment for their loan is only $400 a month. But the rental property is pushing out $1,000 a month. The numbers are crazy, but so what? My story, the rental is pushing out $1,000. So they take the 4 and they pay the bill for the property. They take some money and pay the loan back. Then they got some leftover money. They spend that money. You see the difference? There's a difference between good credit and bad credit. When you switch your mindset, when you learn about credit, and you understand credit, and you understand what you can do with credit, then you will look at credit a whole lot different. But for those of us who have credit cards, those of us who have bad credit, those of us who are trying to fix our credit, I got some tricks of the trade for you. Here we go. Did you know there's 2 things, you can do 2 simple things. Well, I'm going to say 3 things. I'm gonna go with 2 of them, okay? 2 of them. You can go with 2 things. You can do 2 simple things and have good credit. You ain't gonna have top of the line credit, but you're gonna have good credit. Watch this. 35% of your credit score, 35% of your credit score is on-time payments. 35% of your credit score is on-time payments. So if you got a credit card bill and that bad boy says minimum payment is, you should always pay more than minimum, of course, but you get my drift. Minimum payment is. So sometimes a lot of you just say, screw it, I'm not paying it, so what? I don't care. Bad. Look at this thought process. You have the money, but you don't want to pay it because they got the money now. But think about this. You pay the minimum, The money is on the card now. You have the money on the card, you can still use it. You know what I'm saying? 35% of your credit score is on-time payments. Do not miss the minimum payments. Do not miss no payments. Do not miss no payments. When you miss a payment, your credit score will drop like 50 points, 75 points. One payment will damage you. Next, 30% of your credit score, 30% of your credit score, 30% of your credit score is credit, I get tongue tied with this word, credit utilization. There you go. Bam! What does that mean, credit utilization? If you have $100 loaned out to you and you're using $100, you're going to drop your credit score. If you have $100 and you're only using 10 of it, your credit score will get a big boost. Now you might say, but why are they giving me the credit if I can't use it? All right, here you go. The loaners like to see how responsible you are with the money. So using it and then not paying this shit back is not being responsible. Always having your shit maxed out is not showing that you're responsible. Now the trick, make a minimum payment, and you always try to have your statement lower than the statement it was before, because it would bring the score down. Let's say your statement is $90 and then the next month it'd be $95, you're gonna lose points because you know what I'm saying? It went up instead of down. That's credit card utilization. When I say it fast, I can't say it. So right there, that's 65 points. 65 points for making minimum payments, 35 points, and then proper credit card utilization will get you 30 points. See, 30 points is the max. So let's say you got $100 loan to you, but you're not even using nothing. That's max 30 points. You understand? So using 10 of it, points go down. Using 50 of it, points go down. You understand? There we go. The next one is a simple one. You don't even got to do nothing with this one. The next one is 15%. 15% is credit card or lift of the trade line, you can say. That means you had it for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. See, when you have something for 1 year and 2 years and you just cut it up because you thought if you cut it up, you discipline yourself, you can't use it. But you hurt yourself when you do that, because now you losing years. So let's say you had a card for 15 years and now you got a new one just 1 year, but then you cut the 15-year one off because that one got too much money on it and you like, I'm scared. Now you just hurt yourself because you took away your longest length of credit. 35% on-time payments, 30% credit utilization, 15% is length of credit. That's the easy one, length, just having it, you get points. So once upon a time, I had a bunch of credit cards, and I was like, you know what? So I don't use it. I start cutting them shits up, closing them. Like, yeah, and I had a credit card that I had for a long time, and I didn't even know I wouldn't have did that. I was stupid. When I learned, I'm like, damn, yo. Now my newest credit card, when I started all over, is about only 2 years. My points is like down because of that. But now you know. So I want to speak on something else real fast. Because I at one point had a 750 credit score, right? And I didn't know what credit was. I just know when I went to go get my first car from the dealership, brand new, I got a 2007 Toyota Avalon. And I remember the guy telling me, he looked at me and said, oh, man. He said, oh, wow, man, you got a 750, man. He's like, yo, whatever you do, don't mess this up. And one of the ways I got that when I became a police officer, they throw you credit cards. You get a personal loan. So that boosted my credit. And I was making automatic payments. So that boosted my credit. By the time I went to get my car, I had 750 credit score. And I'll never forget what that guy told me. He said, don't mess this up. And the reason why he said that, because it's so hard to fix. It takes, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know the tricks and stuff, it's hard to fix. But listen, so my credit was good, and when I went through my legal issues or whatever, you know, I stopped paying bills because my credit was good already. I'm like, so what? What are you guys gonna do? Can't do nothing. I already spent the money. My credit is good already. Little did I know, any bill I wasn't paying, my credit was dropping, drop. And man, I remember I went to go get a car again. And man, it was embarrassing, yo. It was embarrassing. My shit went all the way down to like a 4 something, yo. I was like, whoa, I had a 750, sir. What are you talking about? Your computer's wrong. Nah, bro, you lose that. It don't just stay there once you got it. You gotta maintain it, yo. Like, what you think? So that was my experience with credit. That's how I learned. I said, whoa, that was very embarrassing. It wasn't embarrassing so much like I was just embarrassed at myself. I wasn't embarrassed like the people saw it. I was embarrassed like how I didn't know that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know that. So I made sure I went and learned. So now let's talk about trade lines. We're gonna talk about trade lines. Trade lines. The other little stuff is like types of credit you have. That's little more points, like 5 or 10. I just gave you guys those first 3 things. The first 2 is very easy to do. Now, we're going to talk about more tips, okay? You can play it back in here. I ain't repeating myself. We're going to talk about trade lines. What is a trade line? A trade line is simply like an extension of credit, you know? It could be a credit card. It could be a Macy's card. It could be a card from an auto mechanic store. It could be whatever. Somebody gave you some shit. That's a trade line. Alright? Yeah. A trade line, okay? Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm trying to light my black and mild. I think it's like a sound from God. My fucking lighter don't work. Shit ain't working to save my life. That's gay, yo. Alright, trade lines. Let's go. Trade lines. Trade lines add 50 to 100 points to your credit score. Trade lines add 50 to 100 points to your credit score. Trade lines add 50 to 100 points to your credit score. You got that? So, even if you owe money, let's say you got a bill and it's $3,000 and you stressing yourself out, you don't know what to do. Watch this. I want you to understand something about collections. When collections is on your credit, it did the damage already. You heard me? It did the damage. It did it. And when you pay it off, you only get 20 to 25 points. So watch this. Let me scratch my head real quick. So, if I remove this trade line, I get 20 to 25 points. But if I add a trade line, I get 50 to 100 points. Okay. Did you know that if you have something on collections and it sat there for 7 years, after the 7th year, it may be 8 years, I believe it's 7. It falls off of your credit like it didn't exist, like it never happened. This is the laws, like UCC contracts and stuff. This is beginning of contracts and stuff. This is stuff they don't teach us. It's like different laws that exist that we don't even know about. It falls off your credit report. I'm not 100% sure about medical bills. That's something different, and student loans. That's a different ball game. But your AT&T bill, your stupid toy you bought, your stupid whatever you bought, and you didn't pay for it. Now, I'm not saying go buy shit and don't pay for it. No. But this is for people that got in a situation and they're messed up. They're trying to get out the hole and they're stressed. There's little secrets. You can add a tray line and boost that. You can add 2 tray lines. If you could get 50 to 100 points for 1 tray line, what happens if you add 2? What happens if you add 3? Now, these points may vary depending on your situation, but trade lines boost your credit score something crazy. That's why it's 50 to 100. It could be 40 to 100. Now, I have trade lines for you guys. I have a bunch of trade lines. Now, this information is out there. You yourself can go online right now and look for trade lines. But I understand you live the busy life. New York City busy life. You don't have time for that. You got the kids, you got this, you got 3 jobs, you got that. That's why these services make the money they make. Well, here, Lasean Wiggins. Over here, Lasean Wiggins, BFC, Basic Financial Concepts. On this podcast here, I'm going to give you one right here, right now. I'm going to give you a free, I said it, free trade line. If you stood long enough, kudos to you. You're getting a free trade line. It's free. The name of the company is KIKOFF. Kickoff. KIKOFF.com. Kickoff.com. Go there. Kickoff.com is a non-profit company that's helping people repair their credit. They're a non-profit company helping people repair their credit. Now, if you ask me, I think they're basically just building like a big stream of people doing it free right now, but I don't think they're going to stay free, okay? How does it work? When you sign up to this website, they're going to issue you 12 digital dollars. With those 12 digital dollars, you're going to log on once a month, press a button. They're going to minus $1 from the 12 digital dollars and just do what they do. And then they'll report it to the credit bureaus each month for 1 year, boosting your credit score. So your credit score will boost just by signing up and monthly pressing buttons. Every time you make a payment, you get 1 to 2 points each trade line. That's one trade line I'm giving you guys. Free. I have many more, but not all of them are free. Some of them cost something. Some of them cost a little more something. But they're very, 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 very low cost compared to what the repair credit cities are charging you guys. Lasean Wiggins BFC, we talked about credit. We went over credit. How important it is to fix your credit. You might think you don't need credit, but you should get it anyway. You're going to need it at some point in time in your life. Learn how to use credit the good way, not the bad way. They like when we use it the bad way because they make a lot of money. Don't use it the bad way. Use it the good way. You be the one making money instead of they making money. You can make money too, bro. Sis. We talked about the two simple things you got to do. On-time payments, 35 points. On-time payment, 35 points. Credit utilization, that's 30 points. That's 65 points right there doing those 2 things. Length of credit, 15 more points. Let's go, man. They make it hard, but it's not. I found the information. And understand this and know this. What you focus on grows. What you focus on grows, okay? If you're focused on your credit score will grow. If you focus on your credit score will grow. What you focus on grows. Now, this don't work on everything, because I know some of you right now probably in the bathroom like, I'm going to focus. I love you guys. Thank you for stopping by. Lasean Wiggins, BFC, Basic Financial Concepts. I'm going to be coming with more podcasts. Check out my YouTube. You can see my videos on stock trading. Tomorrow we trading Tesla. We trading Tesla all week. Let's go. I'm going to teach you how to trade stocks, take profits from the stock market, fix your credit. Let's go. Let's go.